Hey everyone, welcome to Get Loose, Geek Out. Don't forget to like and subscribe as we chew through our topic of the week every week, 3 days a week. So join me, James, Mike and our good friend Alan as we chew through our chosen geeky topic of the week. Don't forget also to find our main podcast, and you can see where you can find it right here. Hello everybody, I'm James, this is Mike, and the other one is Alan.
Hello.
This week we're talking about binge-worthy box sets. So we're going to have one of us will do it per episode, and for episode 1, this is Alan and Alan's choices for binge-worthy box sets. Alan, let's get into it.
Yeah. So I've tried not to pick out stuff that's too mainstream, that makes people go, oh, you know, of course I've watched that. You know, I wanted to pick a few things that are like, oh, I'll go and investigate that. That sounds quite interesting.
Fair enough.
Obviously, it all depends on, you know, how interesting I can make it sound. That said, the first one's pretty mainstream. I've gone with The Crown. That's my first sort of bingeable box set. Not because I'm a raving royalist or anything like that. I just find it really, I'm a bit of a history geek, to be fair, like my wife, like Cheryl. And I just find it really fascinating, history of Britain, essentially. I don't really
I've watched The Crown. I'm up to date, and I do think they've done an incredible job on it. Some of the casting is absolutely bob on, and the portrayal of Margaret Thatcher is just uncanny.
It's terrifying.
It really is. Have you seen it?
I haven't. No, I'm aware of it. I've caught bits and pieces of it. Like when my other half has watched it, she gets well into it, and I'm aware that the casting is just brilliant. Like Matt Smith, Claire Foley, Olivia Colman. Is it Gillian Anderson that plays Margaret Thatcher?
Yeah, it's unreal.
Yeah, it's bonkers. Helena Bonham Carter, you know, absolutely amazing cast. But I haven't got into it.
No, it is an incredible series, and quite a brave one as well, I think.
Yeah, obviously, you know, the characters that they're talking about, a lot of them are still alive. Obviously, the Queen, Philip, Charles, even Diana's in it now. So we're into that sort of potentially dodgy territory in the next series.
Yeah, well, I think they're going to knock it on the head after the next series or the one after, because they don't want it to get too close. But yeah, magnificently put together series, and although it's not gospel, you know, it does give you an insight as to perhaps what could and does happen behind closed doors. Yeah, but I enjoyed Matt Smith in it. Really enjoyed Matt Smith in it. Legend.
I think I'll definitely tune in for the episode where Prince Andrew goes to Pizza Express in Woking.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's going to be a featured episode.
No, I can't say it will be. No.
I can't imagine it would be. Although I would tune in if it was.
Yeah, just walks into Buckingham Palace. Oh, have you met my good friend Geoffrey?
Yeah, I don't think the Crown will be having a Prince Andrew has pizza episode.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, as much as we want that, though, that it's going to happen.
That'll be fan fiction.
That comes later on.
Right, let's move on.
Radio, cool. Okay, number 2, I have chosen a series called Mars on National Geographic.
Oh, you're losing me.
Right, okay. So, hear me out here. It only lasted 2 seasons. It was made by Ron Howard and a few other people. It's a docudrama. I think that's the right word. A docudrama about how man can get to Mars. Starts off in 2033 and then leads up to 2045. It's sort of spliced in the middle between, you've got actual like scientists and things like that explaining how you can get to Mars. You've got people like Elon Musk talking about SpaceX and how he's, you know, trying to get people to Mars. And then on top of that, you've got like the actual drama of getting to Mars, like the relationships, you know, people falling apart, people dying, people trying to make a colony on Mars. It's a really good watch, and you learn something too in the process. Ooh, silence. All right, so that died on its ass.
No. Yeah, I mean, obviously, these are your choices, aren't they? So it's your binge set. But I think there's something intriguing to it.
I think it probably helps if you're interested in that sort of like sciencey type thing.
But the chances of anything coming from Mars were 1,000,000 to 1, he said.
Yeah. Yeah, but this is the other way. It's us going to Mars. So.
Oh, that's all right then. Let's hope it is 1,000,000 to 1.
Yeah, but you know, this is something that, you know, could happen. Was looking more and more likely to happen over the next sort of decade or so.
Yeah, someone's going to try it, aren't they?
Finally stepping onto Mars, and it's just interesting to see how it might be done.
The main stumbling block to me watching anything like that was actually in the background a couple of minutes ago. So thank you for Gemma for making a cameo. But yeah, we struggle with TV because I like things that aren't based in reality generally, and she only likes things that are based in reality.
Yeah.
So we do clash somewhat, but yeah, certainly if I see it and I've got a spare few minutes, I might give it a try.
Yeah, I think it's coming on Disney Plus soon.
Well, that makes it easier.
Keep an eye out for it. Right, number 3. I've gone for a comedy. I have gone for Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
I've not seen it. Have you, Mike?
No, I haven't. It's one of the rare few comedies I haven't seen.
Yeah.
I know it had Danny DeVito in it for a couple of seasons, didn't it?
Oh, he's still in it.
He's still in it, is he?
He's still in it. Yeah. He's brilliant. He's such a disgusting, filthy, rich man. But like disgusting and filthy in like, he's vile. He lives in squalor. He doesn't give a shit. Basically, so the cast is a cast of 5 people. They own a bar called Paddy's Irish Bar in Philadelphia, and they are all like dysfunctional in some sort of way. You've got a narcissist, you know. You've got your Frank Reynolds, who's Danny DeVito, who's just a rich, filthy scumbag. You've got your stupid sort of person that does like all the menial work in the bar. That's Charlie, played by Charlie Day. And you've got your like ego sort of like trying to break into Broadway character Dee, who, you know, she's absolutely terrible at acting. And basically they just every single episode they just try and one up each other and blackmail each other, just either for shits and giggles or to get the pub, or, you know, just because it's fun. You've got, I mean, I'll give you like a lowdown of some of the titles of the episodes, just to give you sort of a hint on like how sort of vile and funny this show is. You've got Dennis and Dee go on welfare, where they basically start taking heroin just to get onto welfare, and you know, it's funnier than it sounds. You've got to be there to
No.
appreciate
I
it.
mean, don't get me wrong. The premise of like, oh, we need to go on welfare. What do we do to get on welfare? Heroin.
Yeah.
Like, the idea behind it is just ridiculous. But yeah,
it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You got Sweet D dates a retarded person. I mean, that's what it is. That's what the episode is. She doesn't realise that she's dating someone with like educational needs, but she dates this person anyway, and it's the whole episode where they're like trying to tell her, you do realise you're dating this person, and she's like, no, it's fine. And then you've got The Nightman Cometh, which is like a musical episode. It's just a whole sort of musical episode where they're making a musical, and it just goes horribly wrong.
Fair enough. That sounds like a day in my house.
There you go. Everything's all on Netflix up until, I think that's it now. Everything, all 14. They're still making it, but the newest season isn't out yet. Each episode's only like 20 minutes, half an hour long.
Oh, it's not too bad. When you look at it, it always looks like it's going to be like 45 minutes long to an hour, and you're like, oh, it's too much.
Short and sweet, but I'd say the first season, like a lot of things, is pretty ropey. Once you get past that,
Once it's grown the beard.
It's grown the beard, as always, that's my choice. It's like the anti-Office. That's what I sort of like see it as. I don't know if you may have seen the American Office.
Nope.
I won't watch it on principle.
No,
yeah,
no.
Same.
Mainly because it gets banged on about by some people that we know so much. I'm just like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm not going to watch that.
Well, you will love Always Sunny in Philadelphia because it is the anti-Office.
Fair enough. That sold it for me.
Give it a badges. I mean, I'm a fan of Steve Carell, but I will not watch The Office just out of principle. One, against the British Office, because I'm sick of Americans ruining British TV programs. Sorry, Americans, but you know, the Ricky Gervais version will always outwin. And again, because it gets banged on about so much. No, I'd rather watch Steve Carell than anything else. His Space Force series is funny as anything.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I really enjoyed that.
There we go.
Series, yeah.
So those were Alan's choice. Tune in next time for Mike's choice, which I'm sure will be even more out there, knowing Mike.
Cheerio, chaps.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and find the main show, Get Loose, with Mike and myself right here.